Hi, Pulse users. Wanted to give you a quick demo of what's new in 1.2 Pulse. So I have my little cheat sheet here at the bottom. Let me go ahead and move myself to the left. So places. This is something that is super important as many of us are returning to the office in some form, whether hybrid or whatnot. So you can now define locations. So I defined the SRI office, which is a place where my team co-works once in a while, as well as my current home. I can add a new location. Maybe I work from the coffee shop once in a while. I can type in Starbucks. I live in Cupertino, so let's do this one. And there you go, I've created another place. You can configure the radius, so 1 mile or 5 miles, and when you're within the vicinity of that location, it will reflect into your status. So you can see currently a little pin there. It says I'm home. If I jump into my Slack, you can see the similar, let me scoot this over to the left here. You can see a similar thing. It says I'm home. MSI. So this came up a few times. We have a number of Windows teams with large workspaces and they want a better way to deploy and install. So we have a new downloads page. It's at app.getpulse.team/app/downloads. There is a help link to make this sort of easier to find that will include in the newsletter, but you can get an MSI version of the installer now. And so with that, you don't need admin access on the machine and you can do workspace-wide deployment. So let's go ahead and go here. Shareable status URL. So this is kind of exciting. It's the first time we're allowing you to share status outside of just your Slack status. So you'll see that there's a new integration here called status URL, and you can actually create any number of URLs that you want. If I create one here, I can name it whatever I want, you know, my cool status. You can decide whether you want to include places or whatnot and create it. Here's one I've already created for my current status. That's the link. This is kind of a secret link. Nobody knows about it, but it shares my status. So my last status was sort of in a dock, and here's my work hours, and it's sharing my location. And so this is a way you can actually share it with friends and family or others that may not be using Slack, that may want to get your status or get your current availability. We have a number of things coming here. We're going to open this up into an API. So if people want to query status, so feel free to ping us if you're interested in that. So more here soon, but sort of the first step of creating a live availability page that's personalized to you. So let me come back here. Let's see what's next. And new calendar settings. This had come up a few times. So if I go back here into calendar, we've added the ability to include all-day events. A number of you have asked for that. A number of people have asked to turn this off as well. Maybe you don't want your status to say, you know, meeting coming up in 15 minutes. So you can now do that. And we previously had our pause notifications for calendar events in the Slack section. We moved it over here just to make it a little bit more intuitive. So that's the high-level summary of what is new. We have a range of things coming, a number of things that are going through approval right now, so stay tuned. I know a variety of folks are asking for more and more settings, so those are coming, but just wanted to give you a quick demo of what's new in 1.2. And as always, please let us know if you have any feedback. You can email us at support@getpulse.team or my personal email, raj@getpulse.team. Thank you.